Do you love or hate receiving or giving feedbacks? I know, I understand, as when it comes to the feedback, it's a very challenging thing to everybody. Not everyone is ready enough to receive or maybe give feedbacks, maybe because of the bad experience the person had in his own life in the past, right? So sometimes, it happens like that. It just happens like that, that maybe your parents, your friends, your siblings, whoever, maybe your boss, your teacher gave you, this criticism and negative feedback that hurted you, make you uncomfortable. So because of that thing, you just close to any kind of feedbacks, right? So I'm Naz, I'm a language coach, and today we're gonna talk about how to receive and give feedbacks effectively. Thank you very much for coming and joining. I'm so happy to see my dear friends. Be with me, and I'm going to share with you with 4A guidelines how to handle feedbacks properly. Well, all right. So first of all, I would like to say that this topic will be considered within the context of learning and teaching the foreign languages. But you can apply wherever, everywhere, in every area of your life. At least if you have a relationship, then you have to learn how to handle the feedbacks, okay? That is a skill that we need to learn about. I always say that feedback, it is an art and science, and we have to be very, very open for that in our modern life, to change our life, to grow, personally, yes, and achieve the professional goals. So to begin with, I'd like to share with my personal experience. I've been observing so far my clients coming to my coaching sessions. And every coaching session finishes like asking the questions from my side. So I always ask my clients, listen, so tell me please, what are your 2-3 great takeaways from our session today? What worked for you so far? What didn't work? What did you learn? What you didn't learn about? Is there anything about my coaching approach, a style that I have to change? And person, says about, oh Naz, you're a professional. I rely on you. You are a great coach. Thank you very much. I trust you. I don't see anything else to change. So don't change anything. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But there is always something to develop, the growth area as we call, yeah? Okay. So it's not because of that person is not willing to give a feedback, just because maybe the person hates giving feedback, we don't know, or doesn't know how to do it properly. That's why this thing happens. So again, my dear friends, we do need to learn how to give the feedback, how to receive it, okay? So now, I cultivate and try to cultivate the culture of candor. So it means being open, being honest, and cultivate this frankness, yeah? And in order to have this stable, deep relationship with our clients. But being open, it doesn't mean you have to be straight. That you are allowed to say whatever you want to say to your clients. No. It's not about that. You have to take it right from this moment. So let's move on to the giving feedback part. So for a guideline, how to give feedbacks. Okay, you ready, my dear friends? Hi, hola. Hi, everybody. Now, I will share with you my slide page that I actually prepared to everyone. Okay, for A feedback guidelines, first we're gonna consider the receiving feedback part. So your feedback, should aim to assist. When you give your feedback, it should have this positive intent, intents. It should be given in a positive way. You shouldn't hurt other person, intentionally hurt, right? Okay, so when you give your feedback, try to make it clear enough to the person, explain it clearly to the person how the specific behavior could help to the individual, not to you, but to the individual, okay? So the wrong feedback would be like that. You know, the way you answer my questions is irritating. No, it's a wrong feedback. Try to replace it. Try to make it in a different way. How to do it properly. So the right feedback would be, you know, if you make your answers more specific by adding details, maybe some facts, something that will make this answer understandable to me so that I can understand the situation better. And it will allow us to have a strong relationship, to develop our relationship, okay? Good? Next, A is actionable. So your feedback should be actionable. When you give a presentation, you must focus on what the person can change next time. What can the person make the things differently? How this person can make the things differently, maybe act differently, okay? So I will set an example right now. The wrong feedback is when you say, look, your presentation, your entire presentation is totally bullshit. It's a total bullshit. So don't say it like that, because the person, you're insulting the person, okay? You make this person feel uncomfortable. You hurt this person. So then just say, you know, if you find a way to make your presentation more natural, to give this natural flow, by sharing with your own experience, by giving the stories coming out from your life, something personal, you know, make it more interesting, adding interesting facts, then it will make your presentation more powerful. So now you see how person reacts, yes? You make it clear enough to the person what to make differently next time. That is a way how to make your feedback actionable. I hope that it's understandable for you, my dear friends. Just give me any signs of that so that I understand that you get the information, okay? So let's move on to the next part. You know, that is all about giving feedback. So we've been talking about receiving feedback so far. Now, I'm sorry. First we were talking about the giving feedbacks. Now receiving feedbacks. Just the slight changes I have to make on my presentation page. So now we are talking about the receiving feedbacks. That is a challenging part. It's a really hard thing to receive a feedback. Why? Because we are all human beings. We become more defensive. We, bring some excuses. Okay? We all try to protect our ego. We try to protect our image, reputation, whatever, right? So that's why we become more aggressive maybe. Maybe person becomes more angry. That is a natural response when somebody comes with the feedback. So try to change your natural behavior, your response. Try to change. Instead of that, listen carefully. Hear what other person is telling you. And the third A is about appreciation. Try to find a way how to appreciate the provider, the feedback provider, on what is that person telling you. As every feedback is a gift, right? It is a gift. And it brings us something, some message that person sees on us, yes? And this is the way, maybe how the other person sees us. So we need to change that response. That's okay if you have this response, but you need to think about that and listen carefully and consider the fact that this is a feedback and you should appreciate that. Try to consciously listen and think, wow, what is this person trying to tell me about myself? Okay, good. So the last A is for, you can accept and you can discard the feedback. You can deny the feedback. It means that every time throughout our life, we're gonna have the situations when somebody comes out with the feedback. Then please listen carefully. But when you receive a feedback, it doesn't mean that you have to follow all of them. It doesn't mean at all. You have your own thinking way, you have your experience, just think, analyze, then receive what you consider is useful, some message that the person brings to you. Be thankful, and then you analyze. And the feedback provider should always know about that the last point, accepting or discarding the feedbacks, it's up to the recipient, the receiver. Okay, so we always respect each other. We treat us as professionals, we treat us as a human beings, so try to respect each other and just be thankful. What I do in my own experience when I work with my clients, I always ask for permission. I ask, will you allow me to say something? I have my observation, can I share it with you? I have something that I noticed today. Can I give you this information? Will you allow me to do that? Will you allow me to say that? It's always good and nice to ask for, okay? So that is the 4A feedback guidelines. It is commonly used at Netflix organization. If you are a good reader of books, then I would recommend to read the book No Rules. This is a book by Netflix. You can just read, go through, and you will find the more detailed information about 4A feedback guidelines. But it is not something that I am bringing to you now out of the book. It is not about that. This is my practice. This is my experience that I'm sharing with you. And I hope you enjoyed this information and you found that the message that I'm saying, that I'm sharing with you, useful, and you will use and look forward to use in your field, in your area, in your life, whether it's professional or your personal life. Now I'm very ready to good experience. Okay, now I'm ready to receive any feedbacks from your side, my dear friends. Just send me now to the comment section your 1 or 2 or 3 greatest takeaways from this stream, and I would be very, very happy to receive them. Any questions, any feedbacks from your side, please. Now I'm here and listening to you. The rest of you who will watch the recorded version of the stream, please always welcome to contact me, and I would be very happy to talk to you and answer your questions and handle the information you're sharing with me. Okay, I see that everything is clear, right? Everything is clear, my dear friends? What did you learn about receiving and giving feedbacks? How do you feel now? Maybe you had a very nice experience or bad experience, whatever, just share. Okay? What do you think now? Good speech. Thank you very much, Chungiz. We're gonna have a nice talk in Spanish. Yes, Chungiz? Let's set the next date. Okay, good. Who else? Gauhar is here. Who else is here? Okay, just wave me please so that I know who is here. We still have 1 minute to close out the stream, so please share with me. Perfect. Nurgul is saying perfect. Very good, Nurgul. Very good. And what do you do, Nurgul? How do you handle feedbacks? Do you laugh? Do you laugh? Or hate receiving feedback? So maybe giving. What does meaning? Okay. I will send you privately, Chungiz. Okay, good. What else? So Nurgul is saying perfect, Chungiz. Anything else, Nurgul, that you're taking out with you? Okay then. So it means I'm closing out the live stream for today, and see you next week. If you want me to keep doing live streams in English language, then I will do so. Just give me a high five or send your smiles or something. Show me your emotion. Okay? Show me and share with your emotions, please, friends. I see you still here, so any questions? No questions? Okay, all right. So let's close out the session or the stream for today. And I hope you're enjoying your evening, you enjoyed your working day today. Today is Monday. Looking forward to seeing, hearing, receiving feedbacks from your side, my dear friends. And okay, happy life and see you very soon. Bye.